By the way, this looks really like a bra, doesn't it? Hello, alright, so finally this has come. So let's open and review AirPods Max. So today I'm gonna not only talk about this thing, but also how this AirPods Max is compared to Beats Solo Pro, but also AirPods Pro. We're gonna do sound quality test, but also active noise cancelling test as well. So let's unbox, shall we? Alright, let's unbox. Look at this humongous box. This box is huge, and on the back side there's a picture of bra. No, it's actually not. It's a case for the headphone. And inside looks like this. So as you can see, there's a bra. No, it's not bra. It's a headphone, okay, everybody? Headphone is inside. And then it's actually pretty hefty. It's really heavy and nice and kind of metal feel. Anyway, let's check the paper. Okay, where is my sticker? There's no sticker. What is my sticker? What? You don't have sticker? And you have like a lightning cable as well. Come on, Apple. Where's USB-C? Anyway, let's check the case. It feels actually pretty nice, but this is so much slit, and I feel like I'm gonna just scratch this headphone easily. And this is the inside. And how does it look? And this white thing is just a protector. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the $550 premium headphone from Apple. Okay, so this is the AirPods Max. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I spent like 600 pounds, like $600 for this, like a pair of headset. But anyway, let's look into the details. First of all, I want to touch on this material. So these, first of all, earpads. This is so soft. I think they call acoustic memory foam. It's really soft. So like, I believe this is gonna be really nice on your ear. But also this bridge is made out of like a mesh. And it's actually it's really soft. I'm kind of nervous actually about this material. Cause like, if I break it, then like, how can I fix it, right? So for example, like if I screw up something about my pad, I can easily replace it because this is like magnetically attached to it. So I can just buy extra earpads for like $69. Then I can easily replace that. But I cannot replace this top part. So like I'm kind of nervous, but it feels good. It feels good. The color, I got space gray. The color variation is basically the same as iPad Air. So yeah, so basically there's a blue, green, red, and this one, and also silver. So there's a bunch of color available. So like, yeah, that's kind of nice. Speaking of construction, it feels so premium. So first of all, this bridge has spring attached to it, so it automatically goes back to the original state. But also, as you can see, there's a spring inside of this pad, so it automatically goes back to original state. So this is gonna help this headset to stay on your head. In terms of the control, there are two buttons here. One of which is the kind of rolling kind of button. The other one is just a simple button to push. One of the back is actually to control the volume. The front side actually controls the transparency mode and active noise cancelling mode. As you may realize, this is actually inspired by Apple Watch series. It looks exactly the same, but the bigger. So I'm kind of curious to see how easy it is to actually control. Most of the high-end headphones features touch panel. Sometimes touch panel doesn't react and stuff like that. But so I think I prefer having a physical button like this. Okay, so let's talk about the case. Oh, yeah, this is the case. And yeah, this is actually a very interesting case for headphone. In order to use the case, you have to fold headphone like this, and you're gonna just slip it into the case like that. And now you can actually carry it like this. So I mean, there's a lot of jokes on the internet Some people say like it's like a purse. Some people say it's like a bra. Yeah, I mean, I can see both sides of it. But let's focus on the function. So what's the interesting thing about this case, and I think good thing about this case is that I think there's a magnet inside of the case. So whenever you actually put it in a case, this headset recognize it's in a case. So then automatically turns into this ultra low power mode to save the battery, which is kind of nice, right? But what that means is you're gonna have to carry this with you all the time. Otherwise, the battery is gonna run out pretty quickly. I wish the Apple, for example, did the ultra low power mode when we turn on like this, right? Because obviously no one's gonna use headphone like this. So I think this should be enough to kick in the ultra low power mode, but it doesn't. So you're gonna have to put it in a case. And what's also interesting thing about this case is that it actually doesn't really protect much. So it's protecting the most durable part of the headphone, which is this metal part of it. But I'm so concerned about these top area because, as I mentioned, this is a very thin layer of mesh. So just imagine if you just put it in the backpack and something like pointy thing just like, you know, pierce through, then like you basically screw. Like you paid like $600-700 for this, so you want to protect it, but this case doesn't protect it from anything. So I wish there was a bigger case to protect everything, right? But also, for example, like these cases has like a big slit, so it's kind of nice to see this slit to be able to like charge from the case. But what that means is there's gonna be a chance to actually get scratched even if you are using the case. So also one thing what I realized is that whenever you actually take this out from the case, just hear this. Did you hear that? So what happened is basically it basically slipped up, and then like these two parts just hit each other every single time. So I mean, this is metal construction, but over time I am sure there's gonna be scratched. So I wish this just doesn't hit like this easily, but yeah, that's my concern. Anyways, enough about those little details. I think you're here for the sound quality, so let's test the sound quality, shall we? So I heard that this one has really good like a bass sound, so I want to play some classic hip hop. I like Jay-Z, so I'm gonna listen to Jay-Z. So I'm gonna listen to Empire State of Mind. 3, 2, 1, go. Woohoo! Oh yes. Okay, wait. That's good. That's really good. Oh my gosh. So one thing what I realized that is the sound distortion is such a minimal. When I maxed out the volume, just everything it stay very clear, even the bass sound too. You can really tell the sound vibration of the bass, but also the mid-tone and high tone. It's really clear. It's really easy to listen to. This is fantastic. I really like it. But I'm kind of curious how it's compared to $300 Beats Solo Pro, because this used to be the highest Apple like audio product. So let's see how this is compared to Solo Pro. So I'm gonna play the same music. Oh. Ho ho ho. Okay. Woo. Whew. Okay, so in terms of the sound quality, AirPods Max is much better compared to Beats Pro. The sound is much more clearer on AirPods Max, but this one has a lack of like clarity, if that makes sense. When sound ends, you can sometimes hear the vibration of the sound. You can actually hear the details from this one, but I couldn't listen to that details from this one. To me, in terms of sound quality, AirPods Max is clear winner. But but I don't know if I would pay twice for this. You know what I mean? Like this is $300, which is still kind of expensive, right? But I don't know if I can justify spending twice amount of money for this one. I would rather buy something else as well, maybe. But that really depends on like how much you care about music, how much you value Apple ecosystem. So I think it really depends on you. To me, maybe not. I don't listen to music that much. So to me, I'll be totally happy with Beats Pro. But if you really care about the sound quality, if you're really into music, maybe you're musicians, this is maybe good for you. By the way, let's compare with the AirPods Pro, like how they sound kind of different. No. No. That was a stupid test. Yeah. You should not compare AirPods Pro versus this one. I mean, this is like a 1,000 times better. After hearing this sounds like a kind of toy, basically. Anyway, let's move on to active noise cancelling feature. I'm so curious to see like how much active noise cancellation can be achieved with these headphones, because I am totally happy with AirPods Pro, but also Beats Pro. I mean, these are pretty good one too. Okay, I'm gonna do the two tests. First one is the white noise, which you might hear from like when you're traveling, like in an airplane, like that kind of sound. So I would like to test that, but also the city sounds. So I'm gonna actually play YouTube video about New York, like Manhattan, like in city noise. So let's start with the AirPods Max. All right, I'm ready. Whew, I'm kind of nervous. Whew. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the white noise. Okay, now I can hear the sound a little bit. This is actually pretty good. If I put it in a transparency mode, it's loud. But if I put it in a noise cancelling mode, whoa, this is pretty good. This is promising, I think. This is pretty good. Okay, next let's try Beats Pro. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Let me try this again. Can I try with the AirPods Pro? Because I think this is a really good one too. Wait, what? What? Okay, so for the white noise, I think Beats Pro is better compared to this one. I don't know why. To be honest, AirPods Max noise cancelling level is very close to AirPods Pro level to my ear. Again, I'm not like audio guru or anything like that. Like I'm just a regular consumer who love music, who love video, whatever, right? Listening to music for using this kind of thing. But to my ears, these sound very, very similar. It just doesn't feel like significantly better necessarily. Okay, it might be because of the white noise. If we move on to like city noise, that may be different. Okay, so let's find out some YouTube video about like some noise. All right, so I just found this Midtown New York Manhattan city sounds. So let's see how these headphones actually eliminates the noise, because most of the time these are the noise that we actually hear. White noise can be only, heard in airplanes or something. So let's see. I'm gonna gradually increase the volume to see at which point I can hear the noise. Okay. Now here, I can hear just a little noise. So this is the maximum noise cancelling for this headphone. So let's see what other headphones perform. Okay, so Beats Sort Pro, let's do it. Woo! Wow. What? Really? Okay, let me check with this AirPods Pro. Noise cancelling on. What? Okay, I think I know the result. So for noise cancelling feature, to me, overall performance, Beats Pro is better compared to AirPods Max, which is kind of surprising for me to say. I thought the price difference would bring much better noise cancelling feature, but it's actually not really. But to me, like what maybe happened is that, first of all, this cushion is a very like airy, right? Like acoustic memory foam. So I think that the noise actually goes into the ear through the pad. On the other hand, Beats Pro, it's actually pretty tight if you wear it. It's just you really feel the tension from the headphone. It's actually not comfortable if you wear like 2-3 hours. It actually hurts your ear. It's that really intense. So I think that's why this one actually sealed the ear more efficiently. But this one, I think still has a like a hole where sound vibration actually reaches to your ear. That's my guess, but it's honestly it's kind of sad to see this result. Also, when it comes to city noise, I think AirPods Pro actually does a really good job. It's actually much better compared to AirPods Max in my opinion. For some reason, this one actually seals the ear, so I think it's really efficient in that way. But I think this doesn't really cover and seal the ear, so that's why this difference actually exists. But again, I'm not like an audio pro evaluator or anything like that. So from general consumer perspective, to me, I just don't see significant like upgrade in active noise cancelling feature. Okay, so let's wrap up this conversation. So who should buy this AirPods Max? I think this headphone is for someone who love Apple products and want to feel the premium. So when you look at the headphone industry, now we have Beats from Apple, but also Sony like M4 and Bose and etc. Most of them are about half the price. And according to other reviews, they sound as good as this one, but also noise cancelling level is also close to this one. So clearly it's cheaper and almost similar function. So Sony, Bose have better value, right? There's no argument for that. But I was thinking maybe this is for someone who wants to feel the premium product, right? So for example, like this reminds me of something like maybe Supreme. So Supreme is basically a commodity. It's a t-shirt, shoes, sticker, but people pay crazy amount of money on it. Why? Because it's limited. People feel premium when they have it, right? So that's why that brand exists. So to me, this is something similar to Supreme or maybe Louis Vuitton or something. So it's kind of like a Louis Vuitton, right? Like a Louis Vuitton bag is just a bag, but people spend a lot of money because it's Louis Vuitton. People feel differently when they hold it. So to me, this is kind of similar to that. This is Apple product. There's a good amount of people who love Apple product like me, who are willing to spend this much money on this and be happy. So I think this is for someone who wants premium. And in fact, this construction, it does feel like premium product. If you look at the Sony product, Bose product, but also like this $300 Beats product, it's plastic, right? Like you can tell like it's cheap kind of plastic made, but this one is all metal. So like you feel the weight, you feel the premium of it. So to me, this itself could be enough for someone to just have it because it feels good. Sometimes this feeling has a value. So I think this product is for someone like that. If I think more about this product, it's kind of interesting because Apple raised the price to the crazy level, which triggers basically every media outlet to cover this product. And that's gonna reach to many people who care enough about Apple to pay this much money. And look at this. I mean, this is basically sold out all over the country. So if I just see that, I think this is part of like Apple marketing magic, I guess. So it's an interesting product, isn't it? Anyway, that's been it. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, if you want me to test out certain things, let me know and comment below. And it's always nice to see you and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. By the way, this looks really like a bra, doesn't it?